Welcome back to another Treefingerz video. Today I will show you how to carry with Zac Jungle, building tank runes and items. For runes we took Aftershock, Font of Life, Conditioning and Revitalize. We also took Triumph and Tenacity. We build Sunfire Aegis and then into Thornmail, and later on we get some magic resist with Spirit Visage. Our bottom lane struggle and are behind early on, but we help out our team and come back and carry the game. And I hope you enjoy it. We start by getting a nice leash from our bot lane, and we plan to do a full clear from red to blue and hopefully gank top. It looks like our mid is already in some trouble. It's a Kayle versus an Akshan, and he's got a lot more range, so she's getting poked right now. We're going to have to help out mid lane. As soon as we get to level 3, we'll go for a top scuttle if the enemy jungler isn't there. It's going to be hard to 1v1 this early in the game, so if they're there we may not contest scuttle. If we get it, we will go top and try and get a gank. We smite the blue for health, and then we go for Gromp, and we finish up our blue jungle pretty healthy, and we'll go check out the river. Normally I would hit that flower, we didn't here. It doesn't look like anyone's around, so we go for scuttle. We use our E to break the shield, and that way it's a lot quicker to get the scuttle. We're going to max E for jungle. It's one of Zac's best abilities for ganking. The enemy top laner chose Thresh. That's a bit difficult matchup into a Yorick. He did buy a pink ward on first buy, which is interesting, so unfortunately the bush was warded and we scare him off. He's seen us, so we go down to mid. The Thresh is very low and we do get tempted to go back. Unfortunately we don't land our E, we do it a little bit too early. It wasn't close enough to the wall.
What's one more grain?
Not sure what happened there. Maybe the Thresh is very new. He just stayed fighting on top of a whole wave of minions, and the minions kill him. Very strange. Our mid laner, Kayle, had to back, and Akshan is going for tower, so we just put a bit of pressure and fight him off of the wave. So far we've had 2 failed ganks, so we'll just go ahead and farm it up and get our red farm and try to get to our level 6 power spike. Our bot lane have spotted the enemy jungle in the river, and it looks like they're going to chase him all the way into his jungle. So we just join the chase, and let's see if we can grab him here. So we pinched the Nasus jungler, and the enemy bot lane did not rotate and collapse on us, even though we're behind enemy lines. So we just go back to river and try and get dragon here. Some members of the enemy team do come to the river, but my team is already there to help fend them off when I take the dragon. Looks like the Nasus is having some connection problems, and we use that to our advantage and just take the scuttle and get prio. Looks like how Yorick is losing a fight to Akshan. He's getting poked down. We don't quite save him, but we do get an assist here as Yorick's burn finishes him off. We help shove the wave and try and get some plate gold here. We take 3 plates and get lots of money, so we go back here and start building our Sunfire Aegis, and we also get ability haste boots. We go straight to blue jungle and take out blue because it's up, and we also ward the herald. We go check out top. You want to try and repeat gank the lanes that are doing well and have prio, as you're most likely to guarantee a kill. And the Threshers are already losing and so low under tower, and we have our passive up, so we just go ahead and dive him under tower here. We help our Yorick shove the wave, we try not to steal any minions, and then we get some free plate money. We're not sure what to do here. We want to make a play. I think we decided to roam mid. The Nasus came in to save wave at the top. He's quite low, so I think about stopping and waiting for him, see if he comes out of tower to jump on him. But we go down to mid and help out Kale, who's got a really hard matchup with Akshan. Akshan starts to make a run, and my E doesn't land, so I just grab a Q to slow him, and then I use my R to gap close because he managed to bounce, displace them. We see Nasus on Herald, so we're going to go ahead and collapse on him and try and stop him. This fight starts to get a bit messy, but we just keep tanking for our team because we do have our passive up, even if we went down. We let the Kale get a kill here, and then I think we go for Herald.
Unstoppable.
We're free to take Herald, and my team helps me take it. Because mid is having a hard time and they're behind, we go ahead and lay the Herald in mid straight away and take that turret. Unfortunately the bot lane do collapse on us and they're very fed, so we leave. Akshan has Yuumi and they've collapsed on Kayle. I could try and rescue her, but it's a bit too risky, so I just go top here. After picking Thresh, we help Yorick push the top turret here for some map pressure. We're going to go back and spend our gold and finish our Sunfire Aegis. Is going to help us out in team fights and help us survive. We get our red buff and then we check the lanes and see if we can help out any of our laners. Lux is really low and we can't quite kill the Missy. It's just too dangerous for Lux to stay, so we just put a bit of pressure here and keep her away. Wanted to try and jump on the Missy here, but for some reason the Morgana stepped up and was just frontlining and tanking, when really she should have just been baiting her out so that I could jump on her. So there's not much we could do here. If we jumped on her near the tower, it would have been very dangerous. We'd just get kited out right under her tower. Unfortunately, we waste our ult trying to catch up with Akshan. He's pretty fast at this point, and we almost get caught out in the jungle here. We've got some bad positioning.
Killing spree.
Misfortune with Yuumi is really fed at this point and is very strong, so we don't really want to engage on that when our laners are dying. So we go ahead and focus on the other lanes. It's a bit tricky because we actually have two support champions in the bottom lane. We have no ADC. They do have double snare. It's Lux and Morgana, the snare sisters, but they are struggling against Misfortune with Yuumi. I wait in the bush here and try and get my team to come to me so that we can ambush them. They arrive just in time, and I'm just able to tank Nasus and Thresh. They're both very tanky players, and I have my passive, so I do come back.
I'm back. Good morning.
Now that we got rid of the jungler, we can go ahead and take Dragon for free. We get the dragon and then we want to try and secure the Herald. which turns into a fight in the river. This fight starts to get really messy, and we're trying to get the Herald at the same time. We baited out the Yuumi ult, now we just need to try and bait out the Missy ult without dying. We do actually smite the Herald, but we're not able to pick it up, we need to jump back in. It's not ideal because I gave away my shutdown, but it's to Nasus, who's really far behind. But we do get the Herald, which is good. Unfortunately, I was panicking in that fight and I didn't get my ult off. Should have really used it there after the Missy used her ultimate. I thought the enemy team were going to rotate and collapse on me, but I don't see anyone around, so I go ahead and lay the Herald here. Ideally, whenever you lay a Herald, you really want to have killed some enemy team members, because you want to try and get at least 2 or 3 charges off if you can. 1 charge is fine, but if you can get 2 objectives with it, you're going to get a lot of map pressure and you're going to win games easier.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Missy puts a stop to the Herald, and unfortunately my Lux stepped up and got caught in an ultimate there. I take Scuttle. I don't want to back quite yet. I want to try and shut down this Misfortune. She's carrying the enemy team. Okay, she left lane, so we're just going to clear this wave and go back and spend. We want to try get back to river in time for dragon here. Unfortunately, we lose this fight and we die here. I just took too long to jump in, and I probably jumped in on the wrong characters. Didn't finish off the action. I also don't move around on my ultimate. For some reason I get stuck still. I'm not sure if there's some CC or I just wasn't able to move. It's a bit of a misplay. We lose dragon and fight, but we can come back from it. try and chase down the Misfortune. Unfortunately she dukes our E, she does get away, and then I turn on that action and solo him. I need to make sure he's dead first, because if he's still alive he can instantly resurrect players. It's one of his abilities. So I kill him first and see if the team can chase down the others. Looks like the Misfortune got away, but we got action. We push for mid turret here, trying to end this game.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Lux picks off the Missy and gets a huge shutdown. This is really big for us. We go back and buy our Spirit Visage, so we got some magic resistance against the Yuumi.
Wake up. You have a new task.
We find the Nasus really out of position and we pinch him in the jungle here. Our Yorick goes a bit deep on his own into the enemy jungle and gets picked, but we do avenge him and we get the Missy and the Yuumi. We really want this dragon, and we do see the jungler coming out, so we need to try and kill him before we take it. The action is too late and we just give chase and we run him down. We get dragon and then we go back and buy our Spirit Visage. Thresh is doing his best to try and split lane, when really all they need to do is group on their Misfortune, the strongest player. And we just run him down and pinch him off here. At this point in the game, we are really big. It's going to be difficult for them to win fights. We just have to bait out the Akshan and the Missy first, their ultimates, and kill them, and then we win every fight. The Nasus is just AFK farming on his own again and gets pinched. At this point in the game he cannot really be doing that. He has to play around someone.
Oh wow, 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 wow.
It's reached 30 minutes, we pinched the jungler, so we take the opportunity to try and get Baron and end the game. Gonna grab our red buff and then try and split lanes with the Baron. I find Nasus doing scuttle on his own. He's really far behind, so we just crush him here.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Thresh is still trying to split lanes. I don't know why. He doesn't have good wave clear. He's not able to do much damage to turrets. He's really not a split pusher. So we just go and grab him.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
We try and siege mid while two of our players split top and bottom, but the enemy team make a really good play here and try and flank us.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
While that fight in mid was happening, Yorick managed to push in the top turret and we get inhib. We also run down Akshan.
Red team has slain the dragon. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
The Baron buff has ended, but we have killed a lot of the enemy team, so we just try and end the game here. The Missy does a lot of damage and kites me out, but fortunately our passive is up so that we let our team clean up. Now we're free to take another inhib. It's only the Nasus here and he's so far behind, we just jump on him and finish him.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Akshan comes out to play, so we jump right back in and use our ultimate. As soon as Missy comes out, she gets double rooted and dies under tower.
Rampage. Inhibitor has been destroyed. Blue team double kill.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all enjoy your holidays. My name is Treefingerz. If you like this video, please give a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao for now.